Trace is an action sports tracker. It's a small little device the size of a Reese's peanut butter cup, and you mount it to your snowboard, your surfboard, your wakeboard, whatever, and it tells you how fast you're going, how many waves you've caught, how many calories you've burned. For skiing and snowboarding, it'll tell you things like air time, how high you're jumping, which lifts you were on, and a bunch of other things. But basically it measures your activity. Trace will also auto-edit video footage for you. So if you're taking video with a GoPro or a Sony or a Canon, you can actually put the video into our auto-editor and it'll edit out all the highlights for you, as well as color correct and overlay your stats all automatically.
Definitely some of the differences between some of the other gadgets that are out there would be that it's physically mounted on your surfboard. So there's nothing that's on your arm or any kind of odd stat that can be thrown in there. It's something that's going to be as close to the water as possible until you're going to get the closest results. And it's so easy. You just kind of stick it on your board and just lock the trace in and you're good to go.
Hey folks, it's Chris here from A Colorado Hunter's Life, and what I'm doing today is I'm out wandering around the Colorado mountains, and you wouldn't know it, but it's actually the middle of May. So what we're doing today is trying out a new product. I got myself purposely in a little bit of a situation. Suburban is stuck, doesn't want to go forward and doesn't want to go back. So what we're going to do is we're going to try out a brand new product. What this is, and I'm holding my hand, is called a track grabber. This is from my friends down at Track Grabber in Florida. They sent me a couple sets to play around with, see how they work up here in Colorado. This is a rescue device that goes on top of your tire. It takes about 60 seconds to install per tire, and it really eliminates all the hassle of digging, all the hassle of putting on chains, and all the hassle of possibly calling a friend to get you out of the ditch. So stay with me, let's see how it works. So now we're going to install the track grabber on the tire. I've already gone ahead and fed the strap through the back side of the tire. It's important that you want to feed and have this buckle on the outside. That's for a couple reasons. This buckle right here is easier to manipulate when it's on the outside rather than the inside of the tire. Just as if you're putting tire chains on, you always want to do your buckling on the outside. And that way it's not going to catch on any brake components or any of your anything on the inside frame of the car where it's a lot tighter than it would be normally. So once you get that fed through, by the way, most trucks have really big open holes in their tires, especially the real fancy wheels, that this thing goes on super easy. I mean, 20 seconds to put one of these on. Mine has these little tiny slits, still works fine. Just takes a little bit of manipulation through. I recommend if you've maybe got a set of these in your fishing box, or whatever laying around the house, just some forceps. Makes it easy to catch the strap and get it through the tiny holes if that's what you got on your tire. But all you do to get these installed, once you get on the back side, get it nice and tight. You got a double buckle here. If you ever put a helmet on, you might have seen something like this before. Feed your strap through one side. Feed your strap through the next. And make sure it's good and tight. All right, we got that thing nice and tight. We've already installed the front one. Now we're going to see how these work. All right, folks, so that first one, pretty easy. Got it out really quick. So what I've done is I've come back, and this time I really got it stuck. Buried that right side really deep down in the ditch. So I'm going to have to clear out a little bit of snow, but I'm going to get to the tires, put the track grabbers on all four, and see if that'll work and get her out real quick. Let's see what happens. All success! We were able to get the truck out with the track grabber with minimal effort. Had to do a little bit of digging just to clear out around the wheels just to get them on. Once I did, lifted the truck right out of that high center it was in, and it was buried deep down in the ditch. Again, this is Chris from Colorado Hunter's Life. It's a video demoing the track grabber. Hope you head over to their website at www.trackgrabber.com. We'll see you next time.
Ordinary car chargers, you must often be upset by the situation. When you need to charge your mobile phone in driving, you have to hold the steering wheel with one hand and pull out the USB cable painstakingly with the other hand. At this moment, if you look down, it is quite dangerous, which often gets tangled. If you ever had this bad experience, you must have never used Bency Sense. You just need to gently pull the USB cable of Bency Sense to the appropriate length to be close to the phone's charging interface. Pop! The phone starts charging immediately, and the whole process hardly affects your driving operation. This charger also has great looks of 4 colors, fully meeting your requirements. The 70 cm charging cable can be pulled out with no effort and fixed at a certain length, like a tape line after release, and then automatically recovers after another pull, not tangled anyhow. With 2 USB output interfaces, 3 plugs respectively for micro, Type-C, and Lightning. Each cable can charge 2 mobile phones with different interfaces. The single contact magnetic suction line with round contact surface can absorb at any angle and can be easily inserted or extracted with just one hand. The high-strength magnet will not demagnetizing and can hang the mobile phone. If you fix the charging connector to your phone, you just need to pull the cable to charge it. Once it has inserted into the cigarette lighter interface and the cable is pulled to near the phone charging port, charging starts. If your friend needs to charge his phone, he can make it without the USB cable. Would you like it? Think about the chargers you once used. The traditional charger has annoying insertion and extraction. The ordinary charger has unassured absorption, while this charger has great performance. It can easily absorb, And you can operate it with just one hand while driving. It can charge mobile phone immediately once automatically absorb it. And the USB cable would not get tangled. I think you just want to have a try. So please remember its name, Bency Sense.